On the right, the starting five for UConn, plus Udesh Betancourt and Amari DeBerry. Those are the 7 available. And the starting five for Butler, including 3 of their key scorers who were unavailable for the UConn game at Butler, January 3rd. Geno Auriemma looking for career win number 1,166. Today, and Austin Parkinson, in his first year leading the Butler program, came from a 12-year very successful run across town at Horizon League School IUPUI. He wants his team to be tougher today.
And he's a defensive-minded coach, right, Alan? So he wants them to compete on the defensive end.
Our starting lineup is presented by Subaru of New England. So it's UConn in the home whites, Butler in their road blues. And a pretty lively crowd for noontime on a Saturday on campus.
Well, I'm impressed how many students are here for a noon start. I'm not so sure when I was a student I would have showed up.
Dorka Juhasz wins the tip. Underway. Key to the last game against Butler for UConn. A crushing start to each half for the Huskies over the Bulldogs.
How about that focus to get it inside to Aaliyah Edwards?
Back to Juhasz. Edwards, and it's good for 2.
And that's where Edwards, and her ability to knock down that foul line jumper has completely opened up this offense for UConn.
Key players for Butler. Keep an eye on 14, Rachel McLemore, only Bulldog in double figures in the game at Butler on January 3rd. Into Janes, quickly double teamed and lost the handle on the ball.
That was a good slip there by Janes, though, to get herself open.
Mule pushes, finds Lopez Sénéchal, quickly closed out. Juhasz fights for a spot in the post, got position, got the roll.
A nice quick release, and Edwards wanted to give her the ball.
Quick 4-point UConn lead. Jessica Carrothers, one of the 3 key Butler players that didn't play at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Lets that one fly over Edwards. No. Aubrey Griffin with the rebound.
It was good recognition by Carrothers that she had 6'3" Edwards guarding her on the perimeter.
Lopez Sénéchal drives. Can't get the shot away. It's going to fall out of bounds. In the last game at Butler, UConn outscored the Bulldogs in the paint 52-12. You can already see when UConn has the ball, Butler collapsing multiple players.
Yeah, Parkinson too good a defensive coach to just give them anything they want inside, make them beat them a different way.
McLemore kicks outside, and that's Anna Mortag who gets the tray.
Oh, and Mortag missed the first matchup.
Juhasz, defended by Mortag, has it knocked away, gets it to Griffin.
Smart tap there by Juhasz.
Edwards between 2 players, travel. So a 1-point lead as the Huskies have turned the ball over 3 times their last 3 trips down the court.
Some of it a little bit careless, some of it you got to give Butler credit for really good defense.
Here's Mortag, knocked away.
Terrific footwork there, just wisely kept that left hand outstretched against a right-handed shooter.
So Butler will have 18 to shoot on this inbounds. Here's McLemore, defended by Mueller. Gets it inside. Janes with the turnaround and got it.
Well, don't forget, they didn't play here. The game was canceled.
Lopez Sénéchal too strong on the 3, and good box out there by Mortag, but it goes out of bounds off Butler. UConn's basketball. So AZ Fudd, the latest to hit the injury list for UConn. You look at their offense without her and with her. Tuesday and the prior 19 games. 72.6.
Wow.
That's the offense without Fudd's 20 points a game in it.
UConn really came to play Tuesday at Seton Hall.
Yes, they did. So another empty trip down the floor for the Huskies. Janes couldn't handle the pass in, fights to get it back. Good save, good hustle play. Carruthers kicks to the corner to Strandy, and Butler takes the lead.
And they've got nothing to lose. They've got 2 Big East wins, and they got nothing to lose.
Lopez Sénéchal looking for a foul call, didn't get it. 8-0 Butler run after UConn scored the first 4 in the ball game. Outside 3 goes from Janes.
You gotta love it when a kid makes a shot and then turn around and claps with a huge smile on her face. These kids are having fun out there.
See if UConn can get points this trip. No, as the shot is short from Juhasz, might have been partially blocked.
Well, she was fading away, whether it was blocked or not.
Now a 7-point Butler lead. McLemore over Griffin, got it.
Question will be, how do they execute offense right now, and can Butler continue to impose their will?
Can they get some points here after coming up empty the last 5 trips down the floor? Double team on Edwards. Kick it around to Griffin. She'll take the 3 from the corner and get it to go.
And Parkinson puts his hands up, but that's okay. I can live with that.
So Aubrey Griffin breaks the dry spell. 6-point Butler lead. There's McLemore driving on Mule. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. More tag for 3. No. Offensive rebound, though, for Strandy. She'll run into traffic. Good defense without fouling there by Griffin. 10 to shoot. McLemore finds space, cut off by Juhasz.
There's a mismatch inside.
And too strong on the shot. Mule skies for the rebound, and she will get fouled. Juhasz, defended by Tenley-Dowell. Juhasz will step back for 3. No, Edwards with the offensive board, missed the putback. Go out of bounds into the UConn's basketball.
It's not something we're used to seeing.
Edwards top 11 in the nation in field goal percentage. And leading the Big East Conference. She's inside here working on Janes, gets fouled. Edwards with her 8th double-double of the season Tuesday at Seton Hall. Another double-double. She has just been outstanding for the Huskies. 1 of 2 there. Can't chase the loose ball down. 8 new players on the Butler roster from a year ago, and most of them are the stars of the show for the Bulldogs. Wingler in, here's one of the transfers, Kelsey Taylor, 44. Mule comes from behind, gets a hand on the ball. Edwards comes in and steals it.
Good team defense there by UConn.
Mule lets that fly too strong, right to Lopez Sénéchal. She'll drop the 2. Final possession of the quarter will be the Bulldogs, a game that has started out as their side would have dreamt of coming into Gamble. There's Carrothers, 3 to shoot, throws one up off the glass, no. Rebound, Juhasz, and that's going to be how the first quarter expires. So UConn opens with 4 straight points. Then Butler goes on a 13-0 run. The Huskies score the last 6 of the quarter. WNBA. All right, so start the second quarter with Butler leading by 3. Same 5 on the floor for UConn.
And Butler contesting every pass, hand in the passing lane.
Going to be an arm bar. That'll be a Butler foul on 11 Dowells.
It's true, defensively, Butler has dictated the pace and the tempo on this end of the floor.
Lopez Sénéchal is too strong with that shot.
Yeah, and it's 1 and done. He's already made such a difference with this program, Austin Parkinson, in his first season. Yeah. He's going to do great things here.
Here's White, blocked by Juhasz. Mule, outnumbered, will slow it down. And the Huskies will run some offense here. Into the paint, Edwards steps around with the left hand. Strandy blocked by Lopez Sénéchal, then steals it right back.
Heads up play by Strandy.
Kick it out to White, and got the 3. Lopez Sénéchal, nice step to her right and a 2. She saw the second the defender looked away from her, she made that step and shot. Here's Strandy. Kick it back outside, Carrothers. White is going to travel.
Well, look how much better they are today than the first time these two teams met a couple weeks ago.
Nice defensive, a nice slip of the defense by Lopez Sénéchal. McLemore. Carrothers, the freshman from Crown Point, Indiana. Now more tags, shot clock running out. She gets away from Juhasz, but Juhasz got back.
Great job by Juhasz not leaving her feet.
Griffin stops and pops. So a 6-0 run by UConn puts the Huskies back into the lead. McLemore calling for help. And finally finds it in the form of Strandy. 9 to shoot, 8. Edwards defending Strandy. Is that 3 seconds?
Yeah, 3-second call on Sydney Janes inside.
And for Butler, they're shooting 30% in the game. Things have dropped off a little bit in this period.
They started so hot. Well, UConn did step up their pressure.
Juhasz sets the screen for Lopez Sénéchal. Tries to drive between players, is going to draw the foul and get the bucket.
And then off the left foot, falling down, getting bumped. It's pretty good upper body strength to get that ball up and in.
Around and out. Juhasz will give the Huskies a second chance. Kick it to Lou on the far side for the 3, around and out.
And that would have been a 4-point possession for Lopez Sénéchal. What a pass, too, from Aubrey Griffin.
Butler trying to stop an 8-0 UConn run. Griffin with the block, but they'll call her for a foul. Austin Parkinson over from IUPUI to Butler. Grad student from Zionsville, Indiana, Indianapolis suburb. Adapting to the step up in level from the Horizon League to the Big East was part of the first part of the season for McLemore. But she's done that well.
She looks pretty comfortable to me. She's got that black sleeve on her shoulder. Having dealt with some shoulder injuries, not easy to play with.
Three-point UConn lead. Juhasz for 3. Yes! Juhasz 4 of 5 at Seton Hall, and the confidence is carried over.
And boy, at a perfect time, they needed it.
Turnover by Butler. Mule tries to push. Lots of dark blue jerseys back. Going to be a foul inside. Now the Huskies an 11-1 run in the last 3 minutes here. Lopez feeds inside to Edwards.
What a pass. And what position inside by Aaliyah Edwards.
And a timeout, Butler. For Lopez Sénéchal, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for the grad transfer from Fairfield. So out of the timeout, see if Butler can straighten out what forced Austin Parkinson to take a minute and breathe with his team. Carrothers drives, will draw the foul.
Well, I think a couple things at play. I think the 20% by Butler, a little bit because UConn's defense has stepped up, and yet they've gotten a little bit fatigued, but it's not quite like it was because of the fatigue factor and UConn making better decisions.
So Jessica Carrothers, the freshman, with the free throws. And it is a 6-point UConn lead. Still no subs into the ballgame yet for UConn. Starting 5, still at it. There's a nice left-hand spin again. Janes. Looking for help. Gets it knocked in the air by Griffin. And a nice curl, but a missed pass.
She created a little bit of space with that step back.
Butler 7 turnovers in the ball game. UConn 5. Lopez Sénéchal, Griffin, Mule, 3 touches. Mule drives, high glass, gets the foul. But a much improved team, obviously, from the team the Huskies faced January 3rd. and in the last game at Butler, 13 points.
Mule just knows that she will give what her team needs her on any given day or night.
Here defending McLemore. That is going to be a travel. Now Lopez Sénéchal stepping to the free throw line for UConn as Austin Morganson talks it over with Ashley Good. And three-point field goal shooting. And good on both of those. But
it's definitely a shot that she can make.
Carrothers short on that shot, and another empty possession for Butler. Yes. There's Edwards in the paint. Going to draw the foul. So with 2 minutes to go in this second quarter, the first sub of the ball game as Dorka Juhasz goes to the bench. And Aubrey comes in, fresh off her terrific performance in New Jersey at Seton Hall on Tuesday.
And the important thing for DeBerry is to follow up on that great performance and do similar things here today. Build on what she did on Tuesday.
Edwards with both ends of the free throws. And this short-handed Husky squad going to need more of that. Thrown away. That'll be UConn basketball.
Well, some of those quality minutes have to happen now in the last 3 minutes of this first half with DeBerry just entered. And she doesn't have to do anything spectacular. Set good screens, play defense, and rebound.
Sets the screen for Lopez Sénéchal. The shot rattles around and goes. Shot clock at 10. From outside, Wingler, no. DeBerry and Lopez Sénéchal fight for the rebound. Lopez Sénéchal ended up on the floor, but appears none the worse for wear. About a 5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock as UConn slows it down. Lopez Sénéchal between defenders and all the way to the hoop.
Terrific play and read there, creating that for herself. Lopez Sénéchal.
Wingler for three, no. Offensive rebound and putback attempt by Dowell, no. UConn terrible in the first quarter, really good in the second. Butler had a great first quarter, but not so much in the second. So we start the third here at Gamble. UConn in the home whites. Lopez Sénéchal will get called for a foul. Got a hand in there.
Yeah, she was a little grabby down there. Good call.
Their defense was hurt by their offense, so they need their offense to help. He said with UConn being limited, there's going to be switching. If you have Edwards on you, maybe drive, but not necessarily to score, just to create help.
So starting five on the floor for UConn. Here's Dorka Juhasz. Lopez Sénéchal fumbles it, but got fouled, causing the fumble.
The crowd, the customary standing until UConn scores. They're still up.
2 foul shots.
Going to be some tired people in a minute.
Oh. Now they're like, okay, can you make this free throw, please?
Yeah. There you go. A little confusion between
They didn't know what to do.
First points of the third quarter for UConn. Here's Trinity White for Butler. Stolen. Mule ahead of the pack. Got it.
Defense to offense. Haven't seen it a ton today. Nice pick.
Shot clock's in single digits. Carrothers over Juhasz. Missed everything. Time violation. UConn basketball. Griffin. No. Juhasz gets the rebound. Second chance points here. Opportunities for UConn. Mule gets cut off. Drives anyway. Nice kick to Juhasz, but didn't see the opportunity. We'll go for it here and get it.
And she's trying to say she was fouled. Geno's saying the same thing. Or maybe that's another dance move.
Three missed from Wingler, and looked like Edwards got the rebound after she and Griffin, hard collision, and got it.
Wow.
What was that?
You see the contact. She gets bumped there by 21. How about the athleticism to get that ball up and in?
The coaching staff thought she could be when she was brought in. Of course, lost all of last season to injury. McLemore drives all the way in. She and Edwards end up in a pile on the floor. No foul call. Austin Parkinson is not happy.
They're giving him a tee. He was out on the floor, but his kid was knocked down. I don't.
Yes, they did tee him up. So Aubrey Griffin to take the free throws for UConn.
I give him credit. He's standing up for his players. He's got to do it within the coaching box.
So Lopez Sénéchal back into the game. Mule goes to the bench for UConn. And this third quarter has started with UConn on a 10-0 run. Edwards blocked. Janes got a hand on it. Edwards gets the rebound. Juhasz. Oh, what a feint to the left, but the shot missed.
You know, Geno alluded to it at halftime how Dorka has struggled. There's an example.
Inside, here's Janes working Edwards. Fade, nice shot. So Butler on the board in this third quarter for the first time. 3+ minutes in, they're going to call Betancourt on a travel. The major storyline of the day, just 7 available players for UConn.
But is that new?
and the importance as Edwards gets the steal. And the score, the importance of the minutes for Betancourt and DeBerry to this team going forward. Pocket 10, long three-pointer goes for Anna Mortag. Mortag, the junior transfer, came over to Butler from IUPUI with Coach Parkinson. Missed the first game against UConn back in Indianapolis. Griffin, nice two-stepper to the rim, missed the shot, will get the foul. Now, Aaliyah today,
2 shots,
13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Continuing to have that effort and mentality to lead her team by her actions every day. Nice patience by Kelsey Taylor. 13-7 UConn in this quarter. 49-26 is the lead. Here's Betancourt. To a wide open Juhasz. And 3. A 2. That's a 2. Said it was a 2. Melman's too strong. And Griffin with the rebound. And avoids the crossfire. 4 to go, third quarter here at Gamble Pavilion today. UConn looking to remain unbeaten in Big East play. Here's Aaliyah Edwards. Draws contact. And call Kelsey Taylor for the foul, who goes to the bench with her 3rd. And keyword, consistently.
Yeah, she has been money.
Shea Frederick. A 3. Here's Edwards with the ball beyond the arc. DeBerry. To shoot. Edwards, patience, and a bucket.
Smart defense there by DeBerry.
There's Janes, who couldn't get to the bucket. Here's Griffin at the other end, gets it. From outside, Mortag missed. Good rebound for Lopez Sénéchal. As we come down to a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. Try to get it into Juhasz, knocked out of bounds by Mortag.
Maybe then she can either shoot it or then dump it into Juhasz down low.
Lopez Sénéchal got it. McLemore over Mule for 3, no. Long rebound. Griffin got it and gets tied up.
Goes for Aubrey Griffin.
And certainly Anissa Morrow leading the way for the Blue Demons. We start with the pregame show at 6:30.
And you saw on the bench there Lopez Sénéchal eating something.
foul on Betancourt, so here's Rachel McLemore shooting free throws for Butler. The grad transfer. 1 of 2 there as UConn tries to remain undefeated in Big East play. Who gets the final shot? Geno calling out signals. Juhasz off the DeBerry screen. DeBerry didn't roll, as Juhasz thought she might, and that is how quarter number 3 is going to end. UConn outscoring Butler 25-11 in the quarter. Butler 0 for their last 5 field goals, and after 3. DeBerry, Edwards, Betancourt, Griffin, and Juhasz, the 5 on the floor for UConn. Shot clock at 10 here for Butler. There's Kendall Wingler. Jessica Carrothers, turnaround, desperation, heave. Misses, and Edwards with nice position for the rebound.
Terrific defensive set for UConn there.
Dorka Juhasz just kept on curling. Juhasz into double figures. Tenley Dowell got away from the Husky defense.
So either if you don't tell her, you got to switch.
Griffin with the kick, and a foul is going to be called underneath, and the Juhasz three-pointer sticks.
Yeah, back in the day, we'd have to go get a broom handle to get that, but Amari DeBerry just easily jumped up and knocked it out.
Edwards drives, feeds Juhasz. Now Griffin for 3. No. DeBerry with a rebound. Edwards. No. Shooting got a little cold here in this 4th quarter to start for UConn. Carrothers, Jessica Carrothers. So these are the minutes.
A lack of flow offensively and a lack of movement.
Carrothers with the steal and score.
You got to keep executing.
Betancourt. No. And the rebound goes to McLemore for, no, that was Wingo. And Juhasz sees the pass coming.
A heads-up play there by Dorka Juhasz.
Brothers again, that shot that turned away from the corner. Dowell, no. And Betancourt with the rebound for UConn. Ahead to Griffin, left-hand layup. But since then, UConn outscored him by 20 in the 2nd, 14 in the 3rd. There's another steal. And another score for Nika Mule.
Picking the pocket once again.
Work the post again. DeBerry.
Nice double.
Block and a steal.
What a double by Dorka Juhasz.
Rosemary Dumont had it taken away. Juhasz runs into traffic. Though Aaliyah Edwards is up and ready to check back in. One of 2 there for Juhasz, and she will exit the ball game with less than 3 minutes to go. Dowell gets loose underneath and gets the bucket for Butler. Betancourt looking to make some space, gets it to Mule. That's a 3, and it goes around and down. All right, now you got to do something special to get the coach to dance, right?
Sure, and this one rattled in. And then how about that? Morgan.
So Morgan said, stop, stop.
Morgan Valley just shook her head like, come on, man. We don't want to see that.
Edwards will draw contact and get the bucket.
So the nice take, gosh. You know, her game just keeps expanding and expanding, dribbling from the top of the key through traffic, getting fouled, getting to the line.
That's Frederick for 3, no. Rebound, DeBerry. Well, UConn going to run its record to 17-2 on the season, remain undefeated, and in first place in the Big East at 10-0, and remain undefeated at home this year. DeBerry got the 3.
Gets the bench up and loving it. She's trying to not smile.
Getting some good appreciation from the fans, too. Gary Apple, Kara Walters coming up with a full recap of today's game. Plus, you'll hear Geno Auriemma's post-game news conference on the UConn Women's Basketball post-game show, presented by your local New England Honda dealers right after the game. Half a minute to go. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Got it away and went, but they're going to stop and make sure. Yeah, they waved it off.
I'm glad they didn't take a lot of time because, you know.
Butler flew in here yesterday on a charter they shared with their men's basketball team. UConn men and the Butler men play tomorrow downtown at the XL Center. And the Gamble crowd comes to their feet to salute their Huskies, who have protected the home floor once again.